Hey everybody, this is Katrina here for another video. Today we are talking about alignable brand building and online reputation. So let's get right into it. Before we start, if you guys can, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps us out. Every single week, we are posting valuable content related to social media marketing, branding, online reputation, and a whole host of other topics. So, Alignable is a smaller social media site that is still home to millions of people. It just shows you how big some of these social media sites are. But what we like about Alignable is it provides a gateway to a very localized audience, and it provides a mechanism for you to create more online reputation for your brand. Now, online reputation is important no matter what site you're on. Also translates to your website and offline as well. Essentially, online reputation is how your prospects and customers feel about you online. We know about word of mouth in real life. The same thing carries online, and it's even more so important in today's ever-moving, ever-changing digital world. So because social media is so prevalent in our society, we have to pay close attention to how we communicate online and what people are saying about us and what we're saying about them for that matter. So Alignable gives us a way to get awards. They provide incentives for being active. You could also get badges for your website, which is super exciting because that further adds to your online credibility. It bridges the gap between your social media and your website as well. And you can also get reviews from people on Alignable, and the reviews, or recommendations as they call it, is arguably the most important part of this whole thing. So when you're talking to prospects, especially if you have to go through a quoting process and it's not just a click and buy e-commerce kind of situation, you have to build that reputation with them. You have to build that relationship with them. So recommendations on sites like Alignable can help with that process. So we have, I believe, over 40 different recommendations on Alignable. We get calls all the time from people who have seen our recommendations online, Alignable being one of them. So let's say you're on Alignable now and you're like, I know this, Katrina, this is old news to me. Here's some quick tips for you to help increase those recommendations on the platform. First of all, and this might be obvious to some, but hard to do for others, ask for these reviews. Now, I know it could be difficult to ask for things, but if you're giving value to your audience, you're posting consistently, nothing wrong with asking for a recommendation or two from a close colleague or a current or former client. It is very important to ask, because if you don't, it's very likely that your clients or your colleagues might not know that you are thinking about these things, or that even a recommendation on Alignable exists. Another thing to keep in mind is they must be a connection with you on Alignable in order to leave that recommendation. So make sure if you have somebody who's outside of your network, they add you first, and make sure they understand they have to go through that extra step. I would send them the friend request first to kind of get the ball rolling. Another thing to keep in mind is if you're generally very active on the platform, you're replying to posts and comment threads, you're posting yourself often, a lot of times people will just kind of leave you a review on the platform because they enjoy your content. That's happened to us a good 5 to 10 times at least in the last year, unprompted, very grateful for it, but completely unprompted. So that's the great thing about local sites like Alignable, is you could do things like that. Now, there are plenty of other sites where online reputation matters just as much, if not more, because they are larger sites like LinkedIn, for example. That has been the cream of the crop for us in terms of online leads lately in the last few years. And also, of course, Google's an important place for reviews. You can connect your Facebook for reviews as well. Anywhere you can get reviews online is very important to not only your online reputation, but also to build trust, and it'll help you with search ranking as well. So I hope that's been super helpful and impactful for you guys. Again, I've been Katrina, the owner of COSMarketing Agency. If you have any questions, thoughts, or ideas about what we should talk about next, comment down below. And please again, like, share, and subscribe to us. We really appreciate it. And if you need help with your own marketing, building your own online reputation or brand, contact us today at 407-334-9378. Again, the contact information for COS Marketing Agency is 407-334-9378. Thank you so much, guys. See you soon.